Following segment is sponsored by Epic Functional Medicine Center.
7:14 on Fox 20 Morning Live, joined by Dr. Jason Bradley. Wellness Wednesday, here we are, first time in 2020. We're going to talk about something that we've actually been talking for a couple weeks now, that it's something I do and a lot of people actually on this shift that I know about do. Intermittent fasting. For those that have heard the term, might not be familiar with it, what exactly does that
Sure,
entail?
yeah. Thanks, Mitch. Thanks for having me on.
Of course.
Intermittent fasting is just very simply an eating style where you're fasting for a certain period of the day and you're blocking out time to eat at other periods of the day.
Sure, and we were talking that the concept of the 3 square meals that I think we were all kind of raised to believe in,
Right.
kind of a newer concept that doesn't necessarily need to be adhered to, right?
Yeah, and actually the history of the 3 square meals comes back to, even farming practices and, and just, some historical measures that we took to make sure that we all got fed, but, it doesn't seem to fit the scientific literature.
Sure, so what does that entail then, and what does that fit, and how would someone want to go practice intermittent fasting?
Oh, sure, yeah, there's probably a million ways to do it.
Okay.
The most common way is to just choose a period of the day to eat.
Okay.
And then otherwise just drink water or black coffee or black tea.
Sure.
Most people would choose 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. as an example.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you're skipping breakfast, right?
Basically skipping breakfast, yeah, to put a scientific word on it, yeah.
Gotcha.
If somebody thinks it'd be hard to do, talk about that. Is it challenging at first?
I think that habits are always can be challenging, right? And breakfast, we're raised with it, and we wake up and we have the waffles and the pancakes and the cereal and the all the carbs. And what the literature is showing is that actually eating that in the morning can actually lead to more hunger throughout the day. People tend to overeat when we have breakfast, actually, which is interesting. It can be challenging, but I'd say give it a couple days and most people fall right into sync.
Yeah, it's like any other habit, right?
Yeah.
Not necessarily the most important meal of the day then.
It doesn't seem to be, yeah.
And then what are the health benefits?
Man, you know what? The cool thing is I'm leading a master class on intermittent fasting right now, and so I started diving deep into it, and really everybody wants to jump on it for weight loss. And as I dug into the literature, I found out that not only does it help weight loss, but it seems to help everything from reversing diabetes to helping with cardiovascular disease, lowering blood pressure, lowering cholesterol, helping with sleep, helping with longevity. Even some studies showing that it can maybe prevent in cancers.
Wow, that's incredible
It
stuff.
is incredible.
So you talked about doing that at Epic right now. I think we've got to look at the Facebook page. You've got a group that's going on right now that you're leading this group, and what's the reception been like? How far are you into it now?
Oh man, I think we're on day 10 right now.
So you're really hitting the stride.
Yeah, we're hitting day 10, and it's a 21-day program, and it's free for the public if anybody'd like to join us. Yeah.
So just find that at Epic 5 Plan Community. Just search for that on Facebook.
Yep, the Epic 5 Plan Community on Facebook. Yep.
Gotcha. And of course, if you've got any medical questions or issues that you'd like to deal with and talk to Dr. Bradley, you can always head to the Epic Functional Medicine Center down in Iowa City. Where is that exactly?
We're actually relocated to Solon.
That's right. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
There's always a movement that I don't know about, but you guys are in Solon now. In a great community.
We're always on the move.
Well, now everyone knows.
Right.
Well, we figured it out. We all learned together. And again, intermittent fasting, it probably sounds a little crazy. Giving up breakfast, but especially if you're working a crazy schedule overnight, something like that. I know a bunch of us here do it, or a few of us at least, and it works. But again, breakfast foods are very tough to give up. But maybe we can find a time in the afternoon to eat those. But Dr. Bradley, thanks so much for waking up early.
Thank you.
We can't take all of our breakfast away. We're going to keep it a little bit.